Hello everyone. Hi Diane. Today is Friday and we start our Mahjong 101. We'll start with the American game as usually now, but I can play any game you like. If you have any questions regarding a particular game, I can answer. Just 1 second, I still need to do some setups. 1 second. Hi Pamela. Yeah, I missed you too. I had a dental emergency. It started on Friday. It kind of ended on Friday, so I wasn't comfortable. I was in pain, and yeah, I couldn't do the live streams. But now I'm good. It is quite difficult to find a specialist, a dentist nowadays with this lockdowns. The dentists are not available. I mean, a general dentist probably, yeah, you can have one, but if you need a specialist, it's much more difficult. Yep. Well, it's all good now. I feel better, much better. And let's rock and roll. Okay, I'm here at the NMJL card 2020 School Games tab. We have a bunch of games here, and many of them are preset. Like you see this one, 13579. It's a preset game. The wall is not random. You get the same tiles, and the wall is the same. It is, if you like to practice specific section of the card, it is a good idea to join these tables. 2020, 369, they all have preset walls. But there is one table that doesn't have a preset wall. This one has a free practice table, has a random wall. All you have to do is click join. There are already 3 bots waiting for you. And let's play. I haven't played for... Actually, I did play American a little bit. It's not like I haven't played at all. No, I did. I did play a few games. Oh, I got the Japanese tile set. 1 second, let me change that. Let's do American. Yeah, when you've done that, you have to exit and then come back. If you want to find your game, you can always go to My Tabs, and My Tabs will list My Games. I mean, will list the games you're in. So it's kind of easy to find your game right there. Okay, so let's sort. Sorting is here. You can sort the tiles. Well, they were sorted already. So what do we have? What do we have here? Which way to move? Hmm. Six, 9, matching dragon. Got 3, 6, matching dragon. Well, and have 1, 3, no matching dragon. I don't know. Maybe 3, 6, 9. Any ideas? Yep. Diane says also 3, 6, 9. Let's see. Let's try. Let's try 3, 6, 9. I will discard even numbers. I'll still keep odds, I think. I gotta keep this 5, and 3, and 5, and 6, but I'll discard 2, 2, and 4. Let's try to exchange these tiles and see what we get back. Well, well. We got 356. Not sure if we want to still move 369. I guess we should. Maybe I'll let go this 7, and this 2, as, unless you have some other ideas. I only have one joker. Well, I got another 6. I can see from here I have a 6. So that kind of matches. I have 3, 6. No 9 yet. Still no 9. Okay, I'll exchange this one. And the wind. I only have one wind. Now we have 369. Nice. 369 matching dragon. Then we have 7. We can exchange a 7. Second Charleston. Let's go for second Charleston. I'll exchange a 7, 5, and 5. We're kind of leaving only 369s at this point. I did think of, maybe odds, because I did have some good odds. I had 5, 7s, but I really don't have room for a second Charleston to keep all these odds. So I had a backup for odds, but not any longer. And now I'm fully into 369. I'm only waiting for 369. Unfortunately, nothing here, nothing of this exchange. Let's do it again. See if we get another 369 or something. And a courtesy pass. 1, 2, 3. I think we can do 3. So that would be 5, 5, 5, and 5. Yeah, not much improvement, not much at all. We went to the second Charles. I don't think I received any of my tiles. I think I did only one. This guy. That's all. Did I have a 6 or something? Was it only one in cracks? 369. So, well, that's kind of obvious. We're moving 369, but with 369 we have different options also, and one of the options is actually a pair hand. With a pair hand, let's look at the pair hand, singles and pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the number 5. It requires 3, 3, and 6. I don't have 1, 6, but otherwise this part would be ready if I would have a 6. Then the next set is 3, 3, 6, 6, 9. Well, the closest would be this. I don't have 3s, but I do have a 6 and I have a 9. And then we need pairs of each one, 3s, 6s, and 9s. So I don't know, but I think I'll aim for this, but then I will transition to something else. Transitioning is kind of easy, I think, not too difficult. There is one closed hand which is similar to this closed pairs hand. And that is 369, the concealed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 6. So if the pair hand wouldn't work, I think I could transition into that one quite easily. Well, we do need some pairs, and pairs might be a problem at some point, so we'll keep an eye on that. All I'm doing is just keeping my 369s at this point. Maybe I can steal some jokers, because bots are really good at exposing jokers, and I like that because you always have the opportunity to steal some jokers and improve your hand. Hi Tony, welcome to the live stream. Everyone, welcome. So we got the 6, by the way, so that part's kind of ready. We need to improve these and these. We need some pairs, we need some 3s, we need some 9. I mean, only one 9 here we would need, but we would need a pair of 6 and a pair of 3s. Yeah, in the real game, of course, people would not expose these jokers like crazy, like these bots are doing. But learning purposes, I think that's perfect because you do get to train, to practice stealing jokers, and kind of watching for exposed jokers. It's also sometimes I know there's an exposed joker, but I forget to steal it. That happens too. So you want to practice doing so. The system does tell you when you have a match, if you get the tile that you can steal a joker with, the system will highlight it and it will kind of glow like that, like this joker, even more. Seventy-one tiles left. We do have two options here. The primary option is singles and pairs, 369 singles and pairs, and the secondary is the closed hand. Actually, there are more than two options. We might try not closed hand. We could try something else too. But at this point, I'm looking at two options. It's the singles and pairs, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 369 closed hand, which is 35 points, quite generous, and it does require two pairs, which is kind of difficult to get. Uh-oh, now we have something that I would rather keep. I like to keep these matching dragons and stuff, because with a matching dragon we have another hand. It's number 3. Well, that specific soap with the 6-9 probably wouldn't work. So should I discard the soaps? I think I should. If I would get the greens, I would need the green one improved, and then I could transition into 369 number 3. That one requires a pong of 3, then a Kong of 6, and a pong of 9, and the Kong of the dragon. So in this case, I think I want to get rid of the soap. Three, 6, 9. What do I discard now? Well, since I have two jokers, I don't think I'm moving towards singles and pairs no more. Really, it's gonna be hard. I would have to discard the jokers, and that is not good. I think Pamela. No, I'm keeping the green dragon because of the number 3, 369, and the dragon. So that would be a good backup option. But I think I'm getting rid of these guys. 369. I already got rid of the soaps. So now it's time for 369 to get discarded. Number 4, Pamela says number 4, 369. Let me check. 369, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 9. 3, 6, 3, 6, and then I need a 9. I think I discarded that 9. I used to have it. I think when Pamela commented, I had that 9 maybe. But I don't have that 9, and I would need a Kong of these guys.
8 bamboos. Green dragon.
That's my dragon.
West wind.
40 tiles left. I only see one exposed joker. And I don't think, yeah, the natural tile is here, so there is no exposed jokers no more.
Nine dots.
1 character.
West wind. 4 bamboos. 2 bamboos. 1 bamboo. 3 dots. Pong.
Oh, we have a joker. That's good. That could help.
8 characters.
All I need is another pair right here. Just want to make sure that 6 is still available. To check that, you can go here, and you can see the 6 is available. The blue one means available, red means discarded. So let's steal that joker. See, it glows. The joker kind of glows like that when you have a natural tile. Kind of tells you you can steal it. So to steal it, all you have to do is click once.
3 dots.
You click once, you got it. If you click twice, you can call this hand dead. Well, I'm not calling it dead, but you can if you double click on it. So now we have 3, 6, 9 and 3 jokers. I'll discard this 6.
6 dots.
So really need another 6 right here, so I can have my pairs for my 3, 6, 9 concealed hand, which is number 6, I think. And the card, the 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, number 6. I'm working on a concealed hand 3, 6, 9, number 6. And there's a 4. There used to be an exposed joker right there. Not any longer, unfortunately. That would be another joker for us. 24 tiles left.
5 bamboos.
Kong. North.
Hi, Anne. I'm glad you tuned in. Thank you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Well, I had some dental emergency, and this is why I couldn't live stream. I had a swollen cheek. It wasn't really pretty. Okay, so I got a 3. Well, I can do nothing. I actually need to discard one of these 3s. 20 tiles left, and I need some flowers to complete this hand.
1 dot.
Nice, I got a 9. So now I could discard the dragons. I think I'll discard the dragons. I'll keep going with the closed hand. Hi, Antonio. We are playing American version. That one has jokers. You can see jokers right here.
9 characters. 9 bamboos.
And I don't have the 6. I need a pair of 6 also.
5.
And flowers. 15 tiles left. I don't think I have enough time. Well, I got another 9. That's really nice. I still don't have my pair. It's really important to get good tiles now.
North wind.
3 dots. Orchid.
Well, that matches, but not really. I just need a single. I need some flowers, I think. Yeah, I need a pair of flowers.
Red dragon.
Had no flowers in this game, and I don't see any exposed flowers. I do see some in these cards. Let's see how many are left.
4 bamboo.
Well, there are 3 flowers left. That's enough for me, but
8 characters.
yeah, that's not a good start for today.
Bamboos.
We can complete this hint. It looks like a wall game. We're not losing really, but
7 bamboos.
I feel like I'm losing this one.
Dragon.
North wind. 2 dots. South wind.
Here are my flowers. There's another flower right there. And a pair of 6. Well, that's not the 6 I need actually. I would need these ones, and they were all in here. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't complete this hint. Let's play some more. This is a fun game section of the website. When you log in, you end up here. So once you log in, you have to click either practice against bots right here, or games right there. So if you click here, practice against bots, then click on NMJL card 2020, because we have many variations in the school games. We have Riichi, we have competition rules, and we have well, there's a phone. I'm not taking it. I just want to quiet it down. Well, that's Mom. Well, I'll call her back. So, and right here we need to find the free practice tables, because this one is the only one has a random wall. If you sit on 369 singles and pairs, these have a preset walls, so you can practice specific section of the card. Let's play another free practice table. Nice, nice. Yeah, take their jokers. If they don't mind to expose so many jokers, just take them and have fun. Win against bots. We shouldn't be losing against bots. We should be, because we're humans, we should be winning. Okay, I got some wins and I got some dragons. I really like to keep these guys. Wins and dragons. I already have 5 of these, and I have a joker. So maybe I'll discard odds at this time and keep evens, and then I'll keep wins and dragons and see what happens. Well, same drill. I'm trying to improve all my odds, and I'm keeping my evens. Well, I'm not getting, I don't have as many odds, so I'll have to discard, try to improve one of the evens I have. I'll do that with the 2 dots. I'll keep all my cracks, and obviously wins and dragons. I'm kind of aiming for wins and dragons. Unless I'm not getting my tiles, I'm getting some other tiles that I don't need. Maybe I'll switch for something else, but at this point I'm still struggling to work on the wins and dragons. I didn't get any improvements, which is not good, because first Charleston is almost done. Yeah, let's go for a second one. See, nothing here, nothing. I still have five winds and dragons, nothing else. So 3, 7, 8. Let's try to exchange these. Ay, nothing, really nothing. Maybe I need to do something else. I don't know what. Hmm, not good. Really got nothing of it. Two Charlestons. So how many? How many? One, two. That's all. I want to keep my 2, 4, 6, 8 because I might be transitioning in this direction because I haven't improved any of my dragons and winds. So that would be 2 tiles to exchange.
Three bamboos. Con.
Oh wow,
Three bamboos.
3 exposed jokers. We want to keep an eye on 3 BAMs.
Five bamboos.
As I may have noted previously, the bots, what they do is they aim for one particular hand in the very beginning of the game. That's all. So at the very start of the game, they aim for one hand. Well, I got 8 and 8. I know that rings a bell. You can do 2, 4, 6, and then 8. Let me check these hands. Once again, just to make sure, yes, there is one hand that requires. Oh, that was in last year's card, I think. I'm remembering something from last year's card. Yeah, that was a closed hand, required 8 and 8, I think. With this one, what could we do in this one? What would you do? What's your idea? Because mine I already kind of talked about. I'm trying to move 2, 4, 6, 8, and then the dragons. So I think I'm getting rid of the 8s unless somebody tells me otherwise in the chat.
Eight dots.
Well, no comments. I'm discarding the 8s. I'm going to keep 2, 4, 6, 8.
Eight characters.
Choose wins and bams. Oh, or bams. Well, oh, to discard wins or bams. Yeah, that's a good idea because the dragons you can still use, but the wins wouldn't work with evens.
Four dots.
Pong.
Okay, another exposed joker.
Eight bamboos.
Yeah, so the bots they aim for one hand in the very start of the game, and this is how they play the game. This is why they play so poorly because they never change. They never have a backup. They just see one hand kind of works, and they aim for it, and they never change their mind. This is why you see them, doing this kind of exposures, because humans wouldn't do that, especially on the first discard, but they would.
Con. Nine characters. Six characters.
Okay. So we have hand number 1. I think we should be moving towards hand number 1. Should I take that 6? Would you take it? Because I'm kind of used to play closed hands, and when I play closed hands, I kind of skip all my claims that I can make. With this one, I think I should take that 6. Would you take that 6 for hint number 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, or that's too early and you have some other ideas? Please let me know. Or hint number 7 with the dragon. Yeah, I haven't discarded anything. Yeah, so you're saying what should I do? Because I'm still puzzled. Would you and try to get that 6 and just move towards hint number 1, or wait and see if we can improve the dragons? Any ideas? Anyone? Because right now it's the time I can claim a 6. I have a pong. And if I do so, all I need is a bunch of flowers, because everything else checks out. Maybe not so well at this point, because I only have one 8 crack. I need a Kong of these and only one Joker. So I think that the problem only could be here with the 8, because I don't have enough Jokers to claim a Kong. Otherwise, I would have all the tiles. I mean, not the flowers, but the flowers I might be getting later on, because we have 8 flowers in the game. So what do you say? Shoot it, Pong. Wait, because is the first 6 crack. Pong. Either hand uses 6. I would call. You have to choose of 2 hands. Yes, I have to choose out of 2 hands. Rhonda, thank you for tuning in. Yes, so we have split here, but everybody wants to Pong. There are some options. I think number 7. There is number 7. Let me check the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that one uses a dragon in between. And you know what? If we Pong this 6, we can still work on that one as well. So it doesn't break the number 7. I think this is a great option right now, since now we know the number 7 works as well. And we do have the matching dragon. Well, we have one, but that's enough. Thank you so much for your advice. Yes, I claim that for a Pong. And since I did so, I don't need anything else. I don't need any of these wins. I'll discard one of these wins, so maybe some of the bots will use some jokers. No, that was a joker bait. It didn't work this time. Maybe it'll work next time. So now discarding the other wind. I'd love to steal some jokers, and there are some exposed. We have 2, 3 BAMs. We have 1, 4 dots also available. Unfortunately, we don't have the natural tiles for these hands. Not right now.
4 bamboos.
7 characters.
Another 2. Well, that works for number 7. Number 7 could be even better than number 1, because we don't have the flowers. For number 7, we actually have one dragon. At least one is in. That's better than nothing, like with the flowers.
Pong. 8 dots.
7 bamboos.
3 dots. 3 dots. 6 dots.
Pung. Green dragon.
East wind.
Still no keepers. Need some improvements. No flowers, no dragon, no jokers. And I can't steal any jokers.
Dragon.
I really want to steal some.
7 dots.
1 character. 4 bamboos. 1 character.
3 dragon.
Okay, now we have a dragon. So we're totally moving towards number 7. That one requires 2 pairs. So now we have a problem with the pair. Let me double check on number 8 just to make sure we can have that pair. Well, one of the 8s is out, so there's still 2 8 cracks are in the game, which is good.
White dragon. 9 bamboos. 9 bamboos.
White dragon.
3 dots. 4 characters.
Okay, we can do a pong with this guy. So let's pong.
Pong. 6 characters.
All we have to improve 1 tile. The problem is that we need a pair.
White dragon.
But if we claim this guy for a Kong, then we'll be waiting for 8, which is alright, because we'll be catching the last one, or I think there are still 2, not the last one, last 2.
6 bamboos. South wind.
8 dots.
8 bamboos. 6 bamboos. Plum.
39 tiles left. We need to improve 1 tile. We can actually claim a Kong of Red Dragon. And if we do so, then we'll be waiting on 8, which is the last tile we need for this hand. Well, that joker's gone. There's still 2 jokers right there, I think. Let me check if these 3s are available. Oh wow, the flowers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a quint coming in.
Win.
The bot is working on a quint. Can you believe that?
7 dots. 4 dots. 5 dots.
There is 1 dragon still in the game. I checked on the dragon. It's still in the game. You go on a game helper to check what's left. Click that arrow right there on the right. And that's a dragon we want to get rid of. Well, that's too many 2s as well, so let's discard and the dragon and that 2 crack. We have to get rid of these. We need a dragon, a red dragon, and an 8.
7 bamboos.
Red dragon.
Nice. So now I can claim my Kong and wait on 8. Well, the bots could steal, or maybe not. I think it was only 1 dragon left. That's it. Yeah, all of them are gone. The bots cannot steal even. That's nice. Or maybe that's not good, because if they would steal it, I would have a jokerless hand.
Dots.
I'm waiting for 8. I'm pretty sure it should get exposed, because the bots discarded 1 8. They probably discard another one.
2 bamboos. 1 dot.
Plum.
Oh, that's my joker, and
3 bamboos.
unfortunately I cannot use it for a pair. That's not good.
Joker.
Well, still have to wait for my 8. At one point I thought I'm done, but no, this is for a pair.
9 dots.
7 bamboos.
15 tiles left, waiting for 8 cracks. Come on, bots, give me 8 cracks.
4 characters.
7 bamboos.
Hmm.
2 dots.
Unfortunately, the Joker doesn't work here. Just only 8 cracks.
5 bamboos.
9 tiles left. Am I losing the second one?
Bamboo.
Huh. I can steal this Joker,
3 bamboos.
but there's no point.
Joker.
Doesn't help.
North wind. 8 characters.
To steal a Joker, all you have to do is click once, and here it comes. That's my 8. Finally, 5 tiles left. That's a win, so it's 1-1. It's a tie against bots. Should we venture into a real game? Like against real people? I'll be playing quicker. So this is a real game. This is real people. And let's play one game. I'm gonna be quick. This time I'm not gonna stall the game. I really want the other people to enjoy. So I'll try to be as quick as possible, and I'll try to explain what I'm doing. Well, the bots and Siamese, sometimes they're not online. That's the thing. We set up these bots as a temporary solution just to start the game going, so people have somebody to play with. So sometimes these bots are online, sometimes they're not, and yeah, it's just the way it is. They're not supposed to be. That's the thing. They're not supposed to be that bots there. Okay, I'm stalling the game. So let me discard something. So that would be this. I'm kind of want to keep evens right here. So I got a bunch of evens and BAMs, and let's see if I can improve these. This is not against bots. This is against real people. So I'm going to be playing quickly. I don't want to stall the game, so people waiting for me. So I'm keeping all my even numbers. I do have some matching dragon right here, which could work for this hand, but maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that one's filling in nicely. So now we need to improve this guy, and perhaps this one too. I'm gonna go for second Charleston. Second, let's go for it. Waiting for one more, yes or maybe no on the right. She hasn't made a decision to go for second Charleston or not. The player on the right, we're still waiting for her. She said yes, so let's go for it. That would be 9, 8, 4, whatever, everything. I'm keeping my BAMs. I might need some flowers and a matching dragon. With the Siamese, we will have an update. We'll have an update, big one, in the fall, and we will have rooms against bots. So these bots will be always available. Right now, as I said, this was a temporary solution, and these bots are kind of going offline without notifying, and we have to put them back online. It wasn't meant to be like that. Oops, that one I want to keep. I want to discard this guy, and which one else? Well, that one too. Kind of, these dragons are gonna go away too, because I'm kind of going towards BAMs, and I really don't need the red dragon with BAMs. So with Siamese, yes, there will be an update, and there will be room against bots, a room against people. It's just this bot that we have right now, it's giving us attitude. So let's 5 2 4. Well, I decided not to go for a second Charleston if I don't have anything else to exchange. I kind of feel that I am one away or maybe two away. Then I will probably not go for a second Charleston. Yeah, well, basically what happens, that bot freezes. It freezes. It's not supposed to be like that. It was a temporary solution, so it freezes, basically giving us attitude, not working. And when you have to restart it, this is why it's not always available. But as I mentioned, we are working on an update, and we'll have bots and we'll have rooms for people, and that's gonna work quite well. So how many tiles would you like to pass across? That would be 2, 3, 3. Sorry, I kept everybody waiting. I'll keep these dragons for joker bait. See if I discard one and somebody makes an exposure of a joker. So this is why I'm keeping this pair. But otherwise, I really don't need these dragons. This player on the right is kind of slow. We're still waiting for this last exchange. Oh, that's actually not the last one. We started a second Charleston. Waiting for the player on the right. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8.
West wind.
Pong. 7 bamboos. 7 bamboos.
8 dots.
5 bamboos.
So I think it's kind of obvious. We're keeping evens 2, 4, 6, 8 bams, and with this hand we actually two ways out, at least 2 ways out. Remember, in the previous deal we worked on a similar hand, and we had option number 1 and number 7. The number 7 with the dragons and number 1 with the flowers. Maybe this time we'll work with the flowers. It's evens number 1.
5 bamboos. 6 bamboos. 2 bamboos.
Oh, number 3.
2 characters.
Hi Jingles, welcome to the live stream. So
1 character.
number 3, let me check number 3. Oh, number 3 could work quite well as well. We do have the pair of 8 and all we need is make these guys kongs. I have one joker, so I could make one of them, and we'd have to do two more, and then we have a hand. That hand doesn't actually require any flowers. Well, it's not like that is a problem. It's just this hand doesn't require any flowers. The hand number 1 does require a Kong of flowers, and number 7 doesn't require any flowers, but it requires a matching dragon, which we do not have. If we would have the matching dragon, that would be an option. Right now, probably number 7 is not an option, but I do have good joker baits here. So let's see if anyone triggers an exposure. Joker exposure, so we can steal and improve our hand. Let's not forget, these are not bots. They would not expose just because they want to expose. These are human players. They play quickly and do not expose jokers. But we do have one exposed joker right there. Actually, that was my 2 cracks I discarded, and she ponged it. So I think it's too early for a joker bait. We need to wait on, because players might pass on the first one and wait for the second one. But if there are fewer tiles in the wall and the game is ending, they might not do so. They will get their wow, I got another one. Do I transition? No, I'm not transitioning. Oh, I should have kept that guy. I should have kept the green one because there's a hint. I thought about only joker bait at this point. This is why I discarded this guy, because I wanna steal some jokers later on in the game with these guys, with the dragons.
South wind.
Kong. 8 characters. 8 bamboos.
Yeah, I made a mistake by discarding that green dragon, but really, I do have many options besides a hand with this dragon. So let's see, maybe we can steal some jokers. I think we're getting there. I want to get a tile that matches this pattern first.
1 die.
9 characters.
Maybe across they need dragons. Maybe.
4 dots. Mahjong.
Oh, these are humans. 60 tiles left, we already have a hand. Very nice, consecutive run number 3. 25 points, that's not many points, but that's good. It's important to have your hand first. This is what's important when you play against humans. Should we play one more? Well, we'll join the game Mahjong Mamas. Well, I'm Mahjong Papa, but well, maybe because I'm Papa, I couldn't get in. Okay, so should we play another against humans? Or maybe a marathon, 4 games? Anyone up for a marathon? 4 games in a row? Or maybe a school game? Let's play another school game. No stress, no time limit. Oh, real players. Diane says real players. Anyone real players or school games? Jingles, are you saying real players or school games? Well, with bots is easy. You can just exit. No guilt, nothing. Will deal with that. There is a practice table let's join the practice table. This one has 20 seconds time limit, and which is better for us because I'm talking and I need some time for that. So 20 seconds time limit would be perfect. Is that the... No, I actually ended up on a different table. That's not the one I intended to be in. Oops, nobody at this table no more. So we have this one with 10 seconds. Oh yeah, that's the one I was in. Friday Mahjong day. Okay, let's go for... Oh, that one is full already. Okay, let's wait on this one then. This one has 10 seconds time limit, and you actually get more than that. It's not only 10 seconds you get, it's the table time limit, but people have time bank as well. Not all of them, but members do, because they get it for free. And what it does is, even though the time limit is over, for example, that's your turn, and the time limit is over. You get these beeps. You get one beep, and then second beep, and the third beep. A tile from your hand will get discarded. If you don't discard anything, the tile gets discarded by the system. But if you have a time bank, the tile would not get discarded. You would get extra. Right now we have actually extra 15 seconds. You don't see that in the interface because an update is coming, but you actually get up to 15 more seconds. So the time limit is 10 seconds, but you can get up to 15 more seconds for your move. So you can really think. If you have an option, you have to choose from going one way or another. You might need more time. You can have that time. But only once or twice per day, per deal, not per day, per deal, because it is a 30-second maximum you can get per deal. So if you used up 15 seconds, then you only have 15. If you used up once, you can't use more than 15 at once. So you still have twice. Oh, Gloria? Yes, I could do so. Okay, I need to think. I'm playing against people, so everybody kind of exchange. So I'm lagging. I have to be quicker. I don't want players to get upset with me. Okay, so 7, 3, 1. I think I have more odds. So since I have more odds, I'll keep the odds and discard evens. Yes, Jingles, I can do so. I think I could help. I think I might be working on odds number 7. I think I'm getting the tiles I need for this hand. Let's check this out. We've got 1, 3, and we need the 5. Then we need 5, 7, and 9. We have 7 and 9. We don't have the 5, but we have 7 and 9. So I think we have something here. Would like to go for second Charleston? Yes, let's go ahead. Let's go for second Charleston. So we can use that 5 and 9 also for that. So these would be the lower numbers, and for upper numbers we can have 5, 7, and 9. 5, 7, and 9. And then, well, we can exchange this guy, and this guy. Yes, Gloria. When I'm done, I'll do it for you. If I can, I do it. I think it should not be a problem, but I need to check. So I can't say for 100% because somebody might have that username. If somebody has it and hasn't used it for years, we can claim it back because that belongs to Mahjong Time. So I can give it to you. Okay, so we need the upper numbers, lower numbers. Okay, I can exchange that guy, and I need one more. One more would be this 7, because I really need only a pair if I move towards number 7. And even though I have only one option, I have multiple ways to get there. So at this point, I don't like to have only one hand to work on. So this is my point: is it's even though it's only one hand I'm trying to make, I'm actually having two options how I can get there. Because lower numbers I have 1 3, I can also have 1 5 and dots 1 3 5, and we can also have the upper numbers 5 7 9. Well, the upper numbers are kind of good, so we don't need much improvements here. And well, we need some improvements, but I can use cracks. This is what I was trying to say. And how many would you like to pass across? That would be 1 2 1 2. I don't need the upper number, so that would be 3. Let's go ahead for 3. 1 2 and 3. Oops, now I can only exchange 2, so let's do 2 then.
Seven characters.
8 bamboos. West wind.
East wind.
Okay, we got the flower. We actually need a pair of flowers.
9 dots. 8 characters.
4 characters.
So for the lower numbers, we have two options. We have
Characters.
dots and bams, and the upper numbers is just cracks because it looks quite good. We only need a 5, a pair, and a pong, and then we need a single 1 bam, a pair of 3s, and a pong of 5s.
2 characters. 8 dots.
White dragon. 4 characters.
7 dots. East wind.
White dragon. 4 bamboos.
7 down.
I switched to the keyboard. You can play this game just with the keyboard. You can use arrow keys and enter and space. This is the
8 bamboos.
this is what you will be using: the arrow keys, enter, and the space.
9 bamboos.
Well, do I need that dragon? I don't think I need this dragon, so I press the arrow key and then spacebar, and the tile is out.
Dragon. 6 dots.
1 character. 1 character.
1 dot.
So we only need one single, and then a pair of 3s, and then pong of 5. So I don't have the 3s here quite yet. But I do have two options for the lower numbers. We'll see. Maybe one will fill in.
4 bamboos,
Because we are playing against real people, and the real people could be quite quick on making a Mahjong hand, so it's really important to be quick. Now, I think these guys look much better. I only need one bam
1 bamboo.
anyway, but what I like about this, I have my pair. If I have my pair, then we're good. Because with the jokers, we can make up for a pong, but not for a pair. A single also would be a problem, but a single one tile, it's much easier to get than getting a pair.
bamboos,
And I do have my singles anyway. I got another 5. Well, that's kind of overkill. I don't need so many 5s for this hand. But I'll discard from here. I'll discard 1 dot, then maybe 5s.
Red dragon.
1 character, 1 dot,
That's another 5.
5 dots.
Well, we can use this 5 cracks for joker bait. Because we only need 1 and we have a pair to discard.
6 dots, 3 dots,
And a 5. That's really nice because that matches our pattern.
5 dots.
We only need to improve 2 tiles, and we actually need 1 flower, which shouldn't be a problem to get. There are 8 flowers in the game. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get 1. So we need to improve only 2 tiles, and one of the tiles we need is a flower.
South wind.
This is a closed hand, so we cannot claim any discards. We'll have to wait for the tiles to get, so we get them from the wall.
Red dragon.
This is the only place we can get the tiles for our hand, and maybe by stealing some jokers. Right now, I do see 1 exposed joker,
9 bamboos,
but we don't have the south wind to steal this joker.
1 character.
I'm playing using my keyboard. It's pretty easy and very quick.
orchid,
Well, this is a flower discarded. We need 1 from the wall.
4 characters,
Nothing here. 45 tiles left. We still need to improve 2 tiles.
Dragon.
6 characters, 9 bamboos,
8 characters. Bamboo.
east wind,
Oh, it says here 38 tiles. 38 tiles left.
Top. Chrysanthemum.
Flowers are getting discarded. Let me check how many flowers left. That's not good, but still there are 4 flowers left. 3 discarded
4
and 4 left.
3 characters.
Well, it should be. It's the same game on the iPad. Pretty much the same, especially the table we never change. It's really difficult to change the table.
south wind,
What we don't have on the app
8
is the game helper though, like this arrow on the app. I think we're gonna put that one in too with an update. We'll update the apps and we'll have that right part too with an arrow. We are going to update the apps quite soon actually, maybe in June. Yeah, in June we're planning to update the apps, and we might have that arrow. We should
characters,
after this update.
6 characters. 9 dots.
red dragon,
24 tiles left, not looking good. Now the best option is wall game. Let's discard this 5, maybe it triggers, no it didn't. I thought maybe it's a joker bait, so I can steal a joker. If that would be the case, that would be perfect, but it is not.
Pong.
Here's another joker right there. $20 tiles left. So we want to make sure we do not play into anybody's hand. And we want to discard just safe discards, because I don't think I'm winning. 18 tiles left. I still need to improve. Well, actually not so many. Oh no, actually 2 tiles. That's quite a lot. 18 tiles left. So I don't think I'm going to improve these 2 tiles. I can win. If I cannot win, well, I have to play defensively. Well, somebody won, and I'm happy for her. She won with 2, 4, 6, 8, number 1. Yeah, I aimed for that hand a couple times, but never finished it. Good for you, Seaward. Good luck. I mean, congratulations. I think you had some luck here already. Okay, so let's play one more. Maybe this one has 10 seconds time limit, so that's better than 7. Let's join this table. See, playing with against real people is harder. You're not winning so much, because that's the main difference. When you play against bots, you practice and they don't typically win, so you can win until the end of the wall. Pretty much you have all that time. Here not so much, because some people might be ready much quicker, like half game, and they're already winning. So it's quite a big difference. But it is much more exciting when you play against people. When you know that's a bot right there, it's really not so exciting. But when you know that these are real people, and even though you lose, it's still more exciting, I think. Okay, the table is full. Let's get rolling. Well, what do we do here? Three, 6, 9. Only 9 here. I think I'm seeing more odds than evens, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep all my odd numbers and see what happens. If I have to transition to something else, I will do so, but I do see 4, 5, 6, 7. I already discarded a 6, but it's still 4, 5, it's a singles, 2 singles, and 6, 7, 2 singles. Well, we might find something else also, but that is an option. 4, 5, 6, 7, that is one option we could do, even though 6 is gone already. 4, what else can we do? Everything else is already odds. I only have one even number, 4, so I had to get rid of 2 of my odd numbers. I was kind of working on these. I'm getting some like numbers, don't I? Have 7, and 7. Five, 7, 9. So now we need the lower numbers because 579 rings a bell. This is odds number 7. All we need is the lower numbers. We need 135. Kind of have one single only at this point. And nothing here. Let's go for second Charleston. Maybe we'll get something on the second Charleston. We need some lower numbers. We need 1, 3, and 5. And it could be dots, it could be cracks, anything. Or the red dragon. Red dragon. Maybe it will be back. Gather 579s. 579s. Yes, Diana. Yeah, I am doing so. And the red dragon. Why do I need the red dragon? Because right now, I'll keep the red dragon. Not sure why, but I have something else to improve. I really need the lower numbers only for the second. For odds number 7, well, that 7 is back. 4 is back. I got my tiles back, all of them. Nobody needs them. 579 with the red dragon. Oh, with the 579. 579 with a red dragon. Doesn't have to be a matching dragon because red dragon and BAMs don't match. Unless I'm missing something. 579 and a red dragon. Yeah, we need a matching dragon for that. If we get the green one, yeah, that would be perfect. At this point, we don't have it, and we're aiming for something else. How many tiles would you like? Let's do 3. And yes, I did get my matching dragon. That would work. That would work. So with the matching dragon, what we can do is we can do the hint number 6. I think it's number 6, right below the concealed one, number 7. And that one requires 1, 3, 5 and a matching dragon.
White dragon.
3 dots. 4 dots.
East wind.
West wind. West wind.
Yes, Tawny, yes, it is free. If you play
7 dots.
against bots, it's always free. There is no chips, coins, nothing. You can play all day, no stress, no time limit. But if you play against people,
One character.
it's more complicated. Even though you can play for free, it's more complicated because you get 1,000 chips per day, up to 1,000 chips per day, and only if you have less than 1,000. So if, for example, you come today for the first time, you registered, and you get 1,000 chips. So you can play 4 games with a 250 entry fee. If you lose them all, then that's all for today. If you win some, you can play on, because when you win, you also win chips. So at least 4 games you can play for free on the first day. But if you do this, if for example you play 2 games and you have 500 chips left, you log off, you come in tomorrow, And tomorrow the system will give you another 1000 chips because you have less than 1000 chips. And now you would have 1500 chips. And with 1500 chips you can play more games. So in a sense, yes, yes, you can. You can play for free. At the same time, many people have memberships and get their chips and they can play unlimited. Because with this you can play kind of limited number of games. Unless you're a good player and you win a lot of games,
4 dots.
and you can play on all day.
South wind.
Even if you're not a good player, I think you can still do that. I don't know, I haven't tried, but I think it could work. What I can do is give you 1 month of free VIP membership and you can check out and make sure, and that way you will never run out of chips. If you give me your username, player name, I'll give you a trial VIP membership.
Dawn. 9 bamboos.
But again, against bots, it's always free. So it's no chips, nothing. You can play all day long. Okay, with this one, we need a pong of this. Oh, this is not. Okay, I have to move. I have to move some direction. So I think I need a pong of this guy, and then a Kong of this, and then a Kong of the red dragon. Let me double check if I haven't screwed up anything here. So it is right. Yes, I need. I just need a pong of this guy, 5 Pong of 5s, and a Kong of 7s, and then a Kong of
4
dragons.
characters.
5 characters.
Chrysanthemum. 3 characters.
1 character. 2 dots.
Okay, 2020. 2020.
7
I'll
characters.
I'll have a second and I'll give you the membership. I'm kind of busy.
Dragon.
Okay, the dragon. I'll expose it. I'll have to expose one. Well, no, I'm not doing that. Against people. Oh, no. I'm not exposing a joker. I want to make sure there is another one. Yes, there is another one. I want to catch the last one.
4 characters. 4 characters.
2 characters. 7 bamboo.
7 bam. We need a Kong of these guys. And how many left? Do I have time? 7. Tick. No, I'm gonna wait. There's another 7. I know many of you would claim these, but I wouldn't, because I know the joker will get stolen, and that's not good.
7 dots.
3 characters. East wind.
West wind. 1 dot.
South wind. 1 dot.
7 dots. East wind.
2 characters.
Tony, I processed the membership. Now you have a trial VIP membership. You can enter any games. Even after the membership is over, you can still play. You can still play against people, as I explained. It's all about chips. So this guy, we need a 5. We need a Kong. Let me check if that's pass. I'm not exposing jokers. I know many of you would, but I would not.
2 bamboos.
If I play a school game, I'll do what you're asking me to.
2
But I'm playing against people. I have to react fast, and I react the way I play. In the school game, I'm different. I can play how you like me to play. And this one, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win, and I think that's important not to expose jokers, because if I expose, somebody would get it, and who gets it actually get closer to a win by one tile, and that is not good. That is not good. So I would rather keep my jokers and not let anybody be closer to a win because of my joker. Because I'm getting closer to a win. I know by claiming something, but it's better to claim something than when you don't expose anything. I think it makes more sense. So this is how my approach to the game. This is how I'm trying to play. Because now, if that 5 would be the last one, yes, I would claim it definitely, because you know I would have to use an extra joker if I don't do that. But if there are tiles left, I really don't wanna expose anything.
south wind,
I'm used to kind of passing on a pong because I really like to play closed hands. At first, when I started playing American Mahjong, I played only like 90% singles and closed. That's all. Unless I screwed up and I'm out of options, I would move towards a simple hand.
four left,
That was that was before. Right now, I'm kind of moving towards simpler hands too, but still, I like to keep my hand closed. I like not to expose jokers as much as I can, because exposing a joker, I feel that I'm kind of letting my opponent win, kind of getting closer to a win.
north wind,
So, okay, I have one joker right there. I'm gonna steal it. To steal a joker, just click on it once and you got it. If you have the natural tile for it, you got it. So I think do we need a flower for this yet? I don't think it requires a flower. So I think we need to lose this flower and we're good.
5 characters, 6 bamboos,
Yes, yes, Pamela. Because second exposure, if I would have a second exposure, then they would know what I'm doing. If you have one exposure, you're good. So now we're waiting for a win, either a dragon or a 5. Ay, ay, ay. That was my flower. Well, playing against people is challenging, I would say. I was waiting, but well, somebody was already waiting for a while, waiting for my flower at this point. Very nice hand, very well done. So this is 369, number 5. Okay, we have a table here, 20-second table. So let's go on a 20-second table. This table has 20 seconds time limit. This is exactly what we need. So there will be no rush. I can explain what I'm doing and why am I doing that. Okay, so what do we have here? 4, 5, 6, 4, 4. We have some like numbers. I see 4, 4, 4. That is 4 tiles in total. Hmm. Five, 7, 9. I don't know. I'm getting rid of my like numbers. I really don't think I'm moving towards like numbers. It's kind of hard at the start. I have no idea what to do. I like this going 5, 7, 9, but for the lower numbers I only have 3 and 5, which might be enough, maybe, because 5, 7, 9, remember that's 35 points, closed hand, and I love closed hands. So this is why you see me always choosing closed hand over an exposed one, mostly because of the number of points and because this hand is closed. And I like closed hands. I like not to expose my hands, and it kind of works for me because I'm not exposing my hand. I'm getting more points, and excuse me. Okay, waiting for somebody on the right. Red dragon plan B. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm keeping the red dragon as a plan B. Yes, we might need the red dragon with 5, 7, 9 if things aren't going the way we want. And we want it to go odds number 7. Okay, we have 2, 4. What else can we get rid of? 3. I think we can get rid of the 3 and maybe some of these dragons. But I already picked on these guys. So we have for the lower part 3 and 5. We also have 1 and 5. And we have 5, 7, 9. Waiting for the player on the right to discard something. Second Charleston. Let's go for a second Charleston. So Nothing new. We're still working on odds number 7. I think we're working on odds number 7. 1, 3, 5. I don't have a 1, but we have 3, 5, and we have pretty good upper numbers here. 5, 7, 9. We're only missing a 9 to have the whole enchilada for the upper numbers. But the lower numbers we have only 3 and 5. 1, 5. That would be 2 because 2 tiles only across. So 2 tiles 6 and the red. Or maybe no, red we could keep. We only need the lower numbers. So I can do 6 and 7. Because with the dragons, if I'm getting another one, it could be a good joker bait. I like to keep these guys because many times players need the dragons, and there are only 4 dragons, and they have to use a joker to complete a set. And this is where it's good to steal one joker. Okay, I'm east. I have to start first. I'll discard these 2 dots first, and let's get rolling.
East wind. Four characters. Pong.
Still waiting for the player on the right. This is a 20-second time limit, and there is also a time bank, so it could take longer. Some players need more time, and that's alright, because we are at 20-second table. Sometimes we're lagging where I'm talking, so that is fine. Just have to wait a little while. Okay, now we got 1, 3, and 5. That's really good. We have 1, 3, 5. Now I can discard the 7, so we have the lower part 1, 3, 5, and then the upper one 5, 7, 9 for odds number 7. That is 25 points. And for the lower part, I have another option. Then maybe I'm gonna get a 3 and maybe a 5. Maybe the dots will go better than the BAM. So I have 2 options for the lower numbers, and the upper numbers are quite good. So I really don't need a backup for the upper numbers because they look good. 5, 7, 9. I only need another 9, and that part is all set.
Six characters. Seven dots.
Save the red dragon. I'm saving the red dragon because I do have 5, 7, 9, and the red dragon would work quite well. Nice, I got a joker, but I'm not saving the green dragon, so I'll get rid of the green one, but saving the red one. I kept the green one. If I'm getting a pair, then it's a good joker bait, but at this point it's better to discard it because I really want to keep 2 options, 1, 3, 5 and 1, 5. I don't know which one will work better for us, but one of the red dragons is out.
3 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
6 bamboos.
Started using my keyboard. It's really easy to play just using the keyboard. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, but you don't really need a mouse to play this game.
One bamboo.
Oh, Number 7 looks good. Yes, Diane, this is where we're going. Number 7. So now to pass, just click spacebar. That's all. We got a 9, and now I'm using the left arrow key to move towards 3 and discard the 3.
3 characters.
So now I have the upper part without jokers, so we can do the same for the lower part. We could have a jokerless hand, and if we do, then that would be multiplied by 2, so it's going to be 35 points multiplied by 2. That's going to be 70 points hand. That's quite big. This is the biggest hand you can get in a 2020 card with a singles and pairs hand, but you can do it with odds number 7 too. Oops, I used my mouse, but you don't have to. All I had to do is click spacebar, like right now. You got a tile you don't need, you just click spacebar and it's gone.
9 dots. 5 characters.
Well, yeah, I need the flowers. I kind of forgot. This hand requires flowers and I don't have any. I do have 2 options for the lower numbers, but I have no flowers. Well, there are 69 tiles left, and that is not a problem to get some, I think, because there are 8 flowers in the game, and typically it's alright to get 1 and then wait for the second one to win. Nice, I got another dragon, so I am discarding the dots.
5 dots.
You use the arrow key, the arrows.
2 dots. 6 characters.
Like right now, I'm using the right arrow. Click, 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 right arrow, click, 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 and then spacebar, and the tile's out. I actually don't need that 7. I just wanted to show how to use the arrow key. I'm gonna move this 7 right there. I'm gonna discard it at some point.
Pong. 1 dot.
Okay, I got a matching tile. That 3 I really need. Then we can discard this 7. All I did is I'm clicking the arrow, left one, right one. As soon as I'm the right tile, I click a spacebar and the tile's gone.
7 characters.
6 bamboos. 7 dots. Plum.
Flower, nice. So now I can discard the dragons. So I'm using my arrow keys, left and spacebar to get rid of the dragon.
Red dragon.
2 dots.
Move the joker. Where do you want me to move? I can move it here because I need a joker here for a 5. Otherwise I don't need the jokers.
2 characters.
8 dots.
So we need to improve 1 tile. That's all.
5 characters.
So I clicked spacebar to say pass because you want to say pass as quickly as possible so you're not lagging and the game goes quicker.
South wind.
6 spacebar gone.
6 characters.
Well, you can use Tony. You can use left and right arrow. You can move the cursor left and right.
Green dragon.
Nice, nice. That's really nice. So now I'm using right arrow to move to the tile I need to discard and spacebar. That's all. So I'm waiting on the flower. That's all. 35 points. if I'm getting the fives, because I have the possibility to make this hand jokerless. I'm not seeing any fives in these cards, so fives are available. If I'm getting the five bamps, I might be able to complete this hand without any jokers. Uh-oh, somebody disconnected. We're waiting. If a member gets disconnected, we're gonna wait for 1 minute. If the connection issues are not solved, well, we're gonna play on, and the bot will take over the hand. But if the member gets the connection issues solved, we're gonna play on again together. So waiting for 24, 23, 22 seconds more. The number of seconds says here, maybe you see it, maybe not, but you see that static, that means connection lost, and it says 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So if the connection is not established, a bot will take over the tiles and we're gonna resume playing. We don't know if that's the actual player or the bot, but we can check that. Okay, one, I'm just clicking spacebar and it's gone. So that is a bot, because bots respond very quickly. So she hasn't. Okay, so I have Mahjong. I don't want to screw it up. Let's claim it. Nice. That's against people, and that's 35 points. So this is what I'm saying. If you win once in 4 games, but you win with 35 points, not 25, but 35, maybe 40 points, maybe a little more than 25, then overall you are getting and your ranking up much better than the other players. So it did work for me. As you can see, I did earn my brown belt. Brown belt is quite hard to get. I mean, anything where brown and higher is really hard to get. Even that brown belt was really hard for me to get. I was kind of 1 point away, half point away, and then I got it, and I got all the way back to green belt with a number of points. It's not so easy. But if you win with good points, then you get your points and you get your brown belt and up. Some people have black belts, some people have brown belts with some black stripes. I only have brown belt with no stripes. Then goes a brown belt with 1 black stripe, and then another 2 stripes on the brown belt, and then the black belt. Okay, somebody's asking a question or something. Okay, to access friends. By the way, you can play with friends only. You can set up a table and you can play only with your friends. All you have to do is find your friends online and make them friends. So if you have friends and you'd like to play with them, what you do is go online to online players right here. You can either find your friend by using the player name, or just look him up in the list, because it's divided into A to F, G to L, M to R, and so on. And you can find your friends. Once you find your friend, like for example, this is my friend. You click on your friend, and then you click on Add to Friends. There's an icon right there on the player profile, and then you can say Add to Friends. If you add them to friends, then you can see this player in your friends list right here. So now this player is in my friends list. I have more players in my friends list. So now when I go and to games and create a new game, I can create NMJL card 2020 for friends. and then go to advanced settings and check friends only. So that means if you create this game, only your friends will see this table, nobody else. Everybody else will see other tables, but not this one. So only your friends will see this table and will be able to join it. And this is how you play with your friends. And once you have these players in your friends list, you can get notifications when they come online, when they become available, when they start a game, when, you know, all sorts of notifications about your friends. So that's easier for you to hook up and play together. Well, to access this list, you have to click here on the chat icon right here. Where you see the chat on the right bottom corner, on the chat right bottom right here, you click that one and you access friends and chats. So from here you can actually have a private chat. I can click on my friend and it says here, see, it says here the friend name, and then here friend name. You can click here and then have a private chat with your friend. And you get all sorts of notifications. See, you get friends online status, friends game status, and even guild ranking progress. And if you're playing in a guild, you'll get notifications on the progress of your guild. So all sorts of notifications with your friends. Hi Irene, welcome to the live stream. I was explaining about friends. If you have friends, you can add them to your friends list and play only with your friends. Adding to friends is easy. You find your friend, you click on a friend, and then find the friend icon right here, and you click on the add icon and click again to add the friend. You can also add somebody into ignore list. Like, for example, you don't like somebody and somebody doesn't like you, and you feel that, and then you can add that player into ignore list. So that player will not be able to contact you via private chat, and I think you're not gonna even see his chat, and you will not gonna get seated with that player. I think this is how it works. I kind of forgot we set up this system many years ago, but I think this is how I recall it works. Yes, me too. I'm really glad to see everybody, and yeah, I had some dental emergency, and it took me a little while to fix it. Had a swollen cheek. It wasn't pretty. Okay, so let's play more. It's 3 o'clock. I think it's time for Siamese Mahjong. Let me open up the Siamese client. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention about tournaments. You can play tournaments here. And there is one coming up in 2 weeks. 36 players signed up already. And will be more players. I think we're going to have 100 players this time. We already have for tomorrow tournament on MCR 92 players signed up. And next one in American is in 2 weeks. If you'd like to organize a tournament on Mahjong Time, let me know for your community. It's possible. It's not a problem. We don't charge any fees for that, and it's vice versa. We'll actually help you with the price. So I think I have loaded my my Siamese. Let me empty user A. Okay, we're in Siamese. I don't know how about you, but I think I have more fun here. On Siamese, there are more options, there are more things to talk about, because in regular American Mahjong, you're kind of stuck with, you know, 1-2 options you have only one hand. But here you can actually try some more challenging hands. the ones that you might not try in a regular Mahjong. Waiting for somebody to join. Pamela's here. Let's play, Pamela. Yeah, I think I'm enjoying more this one. The regular American is fun, but this one I think is even more fun. Okay, so what do we have? And what we do not have? We do have 3 jokers. If I have 3 jokers, what I want to try is quints. Quints is actually quite easy. Let's see the flowers. Flowers, we need flowers. We need a bunch of flowers for quints. We do have 2. And for quints, we need a good strong dragon. Good, we can have this one. And then we need some strong numbers so we can use for a quint. Maybe these 7s. Because we have a pair, we don't have any pongs. So that's... Okay, so that is east out. Then okay, so let's keep going with easts. Because I have these east too. So what I'm trying for the lower rack is quints. I want to have quints number 1. It's 40 points. I want to aim for these for 40 points. And with Siamese, it's easier because I can get help from the chat. I have more time, and you are helping me so much. I know you are helping me. You are my helpers, and you're helping me win. Let's discard. Keep going with wins.
West wind.
Okay, I keep discarding wins, and now I'm out of wins. I need to think of something else to discard. So again, this one is quints. I'm trying quints with this hand. I have dragons, I have some flowers, so I might be able to work on to aim for number 1, maybe even complete it. For the upper rack, I'm not sure, but I do have 3, 6, 9. What else I have? What else? Maybe some consecutive, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 5, 6, also possible. 6, 7, 5, 6, no, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got another 3, so that's 3, 6, 9. I'll discard this 8. I'll keep all the lower numbers for possible, maybe consecutives or something we can do here. Yeah, it's my testing version does that. When I press, when I do exclamation point, it turns the table sideways. It's done in testing purposes. Sometimes we need to test certain things, but when I chat, that interferes. Okay, Chris, welcome to the live stream. Maybe 135579. Yep, 1355. I like that. I like that. 135579. 579795. Well, I can discard the 6 and keep 579, and I have 1 3. I don't have a 5, but I might come in. Nice. Yeah, we can totally work on this. 135579. I love this hand, and that's a closed hand. Also, there are benefits of using closed hands, mostly because they're more expensive, so you do get paid for keeping your hand closed. But when you keep your hand closed, you're actually not giving clues to your opponent that what you are working on, and that is also important. Because when you give a clue to your opponent what you're working on, they will hold your tiles, and while you can claim a discard, and that's kind of quicker way to get a pong or a kong, then later on you might be lacking your tiles because your opponent will know what you need and will not discard your tiles. So this is why this is the primary reasons I like to keep my hands closed, so I can I don't know, make more points, because with a closed hand I'm actually making more points, and I think I'm doing quite well. Oh yeah, that would be 2 hands, and I would need a total of 7 flowers, because I would need 5 plus 2, but at the same time I could use some jokers in this hand, so that could work. At the same time, we are hoarding all the odds basically, and right here, so we might switch if we don't have enough flowers for 135579. Then we might switch. At the same time, we can borrow some flowers from here, because we would need a quint of flowers. We could use jokers if we have enough flowers, of course, still. Well, now I have 4 jokers, which is not bad at all. And we can work with this. Keep your pair 7 cracks just in case they come in before 7 bams. That's a good idea. Yes, I'll keep them. So now we have for the lower rack 1, 3, 5. We did get the 5, which is nice. We'll be getting rid of 2 bams, and we have a pair of these, so maybe that will trigger a joker. We don't know. That's a slight possibility for a joker bait.
Bamboos.
579. We have 579, kind of all in. 135 looking good. Only thing we don't have, like Chris mentioned, the flowers. Flowers might be in demand here, because I need 5 flowers for quints. I'm trying to work on quints as well, as I have so many jokers. It's better to use them for a 40-point hand or more. Yes, Irene, looking good. Got another 5, so let's do this. Let's discard a 3, because we have a pair. Maybe that triggers... No, it didn't, because I would use another joker if available.
characters.
One character.
Maybe I can get rid of these notifications. Nine. Let's discard the 9.
Bamboos.
Seven dots.
2 dots.
Eight bamboos.
Oops. I wanted to discard it.
2 characters.
Nine bamboos.
North wind. Two dots. Green dragon.
Okay, we have two options for dragons now. We have the red one and the soaps.
One bamboo.
North wind.
Two characters.
What I can also do is, I have one hand, I think. Let's calculate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 2 flowers. 10, 11.
One bamboo.
We have one hand. We have enough jokers to have one hand, and I will make one hand. I like to have one hand ready.
Seven bamboos.
And that is not a bad hand. It's a 35-point hand. This is a 7 I'd like to use for my quint, and it's gone. So I'm not using it for quint.
South wind.
Let me have everything ready for one hand, and then I'll think of what I'm doing with the second one.
Bamboo.
Okay, this one's ready, and what is good about it is it's almost jokerless. Let's see. 9 is available. 5 is available. We can make this hand jokerless. So let's try that. And this one, it's hardly looking like a quint. Maybe we could do 5, 7, 9 with the dragon. Remember, there is a hand without flowers. You can do 5, 7, 9, and the dragon. We need a 5 pong, 7 kong, 9 pong, and the kong of dragons. We can do that.
One dot. 3 dots. Five dots.
Yes, Irene, I think so too. Better than the quint. It doesn't look like a quint no more because I took the flowers like Chris mentioned that there is a problem with the flowers. And yes, there is a problem with the flowers because I didn't get more.
4 characters.
Sometimes you get enough flowers, sometimes you don't. And this is the case when I did not get enough flowers. I think it's time to discard these sevens because two of them are out. Really no point in keeping these sevens for a quint when two of them are out. I could keep these guys for a quint. This looks better. Well, one of them is out. One of them is out. Everything is kind of out. But we have one strong hint, and if we can pull it without jokers, that would be something. And we can do that. We can. We just need a 5 or a 9, and then I can just wait for another one.
One dot.
Flowers in.
7 bamboos.
So maybe we'll switch back to quints. That's possible. If we're getting more flowers, I think it's all about flowers
5 bamboos.
and jokers. Well, one of the 5s for a jokerless hand is out, but there's still one in the game. And now we have one more dragon and one available. That one wasn't discarded previously, so what I can do is discard these guys. But if I do so, then there will be no 5, 7, 9 with the dragons. Uh-oh. I have to choose. I have to choose it. Either quints. I choose quints.
White dragon.
And I choose quints because I could take these jokers and the flowers back in here and have a bigger hand. Because sometimes I just need one bigger hand. But if I discard these dragons, then I couldn't make the probably that quint hand no more.
2 bamboos.
White dragon. Six dots. Seven dots.
Tony, you get double points. So if the hand costs 35 points, if you make it jokerless, it's 70, and that makes huge difference.
Dragon.
That is a huge difference.
1 dot.
Because you basically, what happens is, like for example, you win with a 25-point hand. That's great, you won. But if you win with jokerless hand, you win with 50 points. So it's kind of winning twice. And in the long run, you will see the difference in your rating going up quicker. Even though you win once in 4 games, but you win with more points, and makes a difference for your rating in the long run. I think this is how I was able to gain my brown belt, because I was always going for hands that are a little more expensive, and I would still win once in the 4 games or so, kind of same as everybody else, but a little bit more points each time. And when you get a little bit more points, you're kind of a little bit better than everybody else. And this is how I got my brown belt. Well, obviously there are much better people playing online. I'm not actually even close to most of them who are playing online in NMJL card 2020. But yeah, I did manage to get my brown belt anyway.
3 dots.
4 bamboos.
18 tiles left, and what's good about it, I can close this gap. I just move one joker, I have one hand, and I can declare it. I'm not declaring this hand, I have one hand. I can make it work right now. I can have 35 points. But there are two reasons why I'm not doing so. I'm waiting because I want to make this hand jokerless. And at the same time, when you wait on, when you get a tile, a natural tile, like you get a 9, I can have that joker here, down here, and this hand becomes closer to a win. 16 tiles left. So let's see if I have enough tiles for jokerless. For quints. Like for quints, I need the flowers. I have 4 flowers, so that's 4 flowers for quints. I have 4 jokers, so that will be 8 in total. And then I need the dragons. I have 3, so that would be 11. And then I need 2 more tiles, and that's 13. And I need 1 more. So I'm kind of I'll be waiting on a quint hand. I'll be waiting on something. I need some improvements here and with these tiles. So get another one. Oh, that one's not available. 7's not available. Only 9 is available. Only 1 of them.
8 bamboo.
So if I would have a pong of any of these, then I would have a quint hand. Right now, I don't have one.
Nine bamboos.
4 bamboos.
Three dots.
6, 9 tiles left.
6 bamboos.
One character.
Green dragon. Nine bamboos. Green dragon. Two characters.
Yes, with a 9 dot, yes, that's correct. I have a quint if I have a 9 dot, because 5 and 7 is not available. But also I have a quint if I get one dragon, the red dragon. So I'm waiting for that. Well,
West wind.
only 3 tiles left, so I really don't have room to wait. Okay, she's got 1, has jokers, and that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is consecutive.
8 characters.
And that is 35 points. So that is 25, and that is 35, and that one wins.
4 dots.
Well, unless I complete something. I screwed up and discarded something she needs to complete the second hand, but it doesn't look so. So yeah, it does make sense in Siamese to work on a bigger hands, because you might end up with just 2 Mahjongs. Everyone gets 1, and whoever gets more points wins the deal. Good game. Yes, Tony, I am going to be here next Friday. Sometimes I have to skip for certain reasons, but typically it's each Friday. And I don't expect to skip next one. Well, I did not expect the other ones to skip too. Well, yeah, I should be here, Tony. And it was great having you. And thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
South wing.
Evelyn, yeah, thank you for tuning in. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time, next Friday. I missed you all these Fridays, so we'll probably not miss some. Okay, so I need to discard something. I don't want to stall the game. Have 2, 4, 7. I don't know. I'll discard a 7. Maybe wins. Maybe wins. Maybe wins. Yeah, let's discard wins.
North wing.
Okay, so let me see what I have. I have 2, 3, 2, 5. I think I have some consecutives here.
South wing.
East wind.
Yeah, this year's card has a good hand. I like this hand. It's singles and pairs, which requires 5 consecutive numbers and a pair of flowers. And I think a matching dragon. Let me double check.
West wing.
Yeah, a matching dragon and 2 flowers. So I do have everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there. Almost. And I have a matching dragon too. Let me move everything into somewhere so I can. Okay, shift click, shift click, shift click. That's the easiest way to move tiles. Sometimes if you just drag them, they come back. But the best way is shift and click.
Four characters.
Kong.
2, 3, 4. Have two's really looking good. Like numbers. I don't know. I need to discard something else. I really like how this is going. So 6, maybe discard 6. Let's discard 6. Because 6, we could do 4, 5, 6, 7 though. 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be a good option. If I would take away 2, then take away 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be a good option. At the same time, I try to aim on the Siamese, on the bigger hands. So let's wait and see what else comes in.
8 characters. Five dots.
6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One character.
Yeah, I discarded the 6, but I might need it. It really looks good. 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I have a 7 pong. Flower. Flower's good, I think.
One character.
6 dots. Yes, if I would get the 6 dots, I think I know what to do with this hand. But since I don't have it, I'm trying to split this and see what else I can do.
3 characters. One character.
Okay, with this hand also works not only 6, but also works 1 dot. So we're waiting either 1 dot or 6. So I think we're still in good shape for singles and pairs right here.
3 bamboos.
But we did get a 6, which is nice. Only one of the 6s is out, so we might get the second one. And we would have 5 pairs and we'll be waiting only one soap, that's all.
Three characters.
North wind.
Five characters.
Great, 5 pair hand going with matching dragon and flowers. Yes, Irene. Yes, we are going that direction. We got the 6 now, so waiting for one more to come in. What I don't know what to do is what to do with these guys on the upper hand. Maybe a quint. I'm getting some flowers. I got these 2s, and maybe I'm gonna get something else. I don't know. Discarded 2. Let's discard a 2.
2 dots.
Irene says 579 on the top rack looks fairly good. 579.
Dots.
Yeah, I would say so too. I think that's an option we have for the upper rack.
8 bamboos.
Five characters.
4 bamboos.
One bamboo.
4 dots.
Six dots.
3 dots.
Five characters.
And the 7. 7, 7. I think we have some like numbers here. 7. The only thing is these guys were discarded, one of them. Well, this one's available. So maybe I'll discard 2s. I don't need the 2s no more. I have 7s in case I need a quint of any number. But what I'm seeing is actually like numbers here. So one of them is singles and pairs right here. We need either 1 or 6 or something. Well, 1 wouldn't really help, but 6 if we're getting another 6. That's the last one actually. There are 2 of them discarded already. Well, now I don't need that 6. I can wait for the last one. Nice. So we're waiting for 6. That will complete a pair hand.
2 bamboos.
5779 hand is number 3 odds. 57, 5779. Looking good, yeah. Why not? 5779. Perfect. Thank you so much.
1 bamboo.
Irene and Chris, thank you so much.
West wind.
Okay, another flower.
2 bamboos.
Do I need so many flowers? Unless I want to move towards quints, I might need. But I don't have a dragon that I can use with these quints. And that one's extra.
White dragon.
Red dragon.
And that one's extra too.
White dragon. 6 bamboos. 5 bamboos. 6 bamboos.
And another flower. Wow, I have so many flowers, and I think I'm not moving to 5779 no more because I have so many flowers. I would have to get rid of all my flowers. 5779. Five. Okay, I'll discard the five. Fives are out anyway. It will be hard to get any because all of them are out. But I have a Kong of flowers. I need a queen for like numbers, but I would need two also. Two sevens, two seven bams. I might need for like numbers. How do I get these? Seven bams. Let me check. How many left? Are there any? Actually, none of the seven bands are out, so maybe I'm gonna get some.
9 dots.
Well, I really don't need this seven bam no more, I think. I can do...
Dots.
Okay, I'm taking that one.
Mahjong.
And I'm just gonna discard one of these guys, that's all.
7
So I have my pair, and then I can have the bams with substituted with jokers. So I'm waiting on either... What am I waiting for? Flower, seven bam, of course. And I think this seven, I think I need as a pong.
East wind.
Yeah. So it's basically a flower and a seven bam waiting for.
Four characters. 3 characters. 1 bamboo. 9 bamboos. 'Joker. Green dragon.
Yes, Pamela, yes, that's right. I had to discard one of the seven dots so I can have a pair, and then I can use, because I didn't have a pair, I didn't have any bams. If I would have one of the seven bams, I would be waiting for the second one. But right now I have none of them, so I had to make a pair of from these guys with the dots. So waiting for a flower or seven bam, that's all. Well, a joker helps too.
3 bamboos. 4 bamboos. 'East wind. 1 dot. 7 bamboos.
Ta-da! That's the second hymn.
Mahjong.
Okay, let's play some more. Yeah, I had two mahjongs. That was nice. It wasn't a double mahjong. Well, we can deal with that. For a double mahjong, you get double points for each hand, but when you do one mahjong and then another one, you get double points for only the second one. So there is a little bit of a difference, but it feels good anyway. Okay, north wind. I'll discard a north wind. At this point, I have no idea what am I doing. One right here. 4, 6, 8, 9. I'll discard. I'm gonna keep the evens, and I have a dragon, so I think we have a hand. For the lower rack, I think what I can do.
North wind.
Thank you, Pamela. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for saying so.
West wind.
Five dots.
Yeah, me too. I love the Siamese. I already mentioned in the beginning of the game. I like the regular Mahjong. It's nice. I mean, American Mahjong. It's really good, entertaining, and addicting, and all of that. You know, it's really good. But when you multiply that into two hands, and you have the opportunity to try some hands that it's otherwise hard to make, I think it makes even more sense.
Characters.
Still have no idea what am I doing, but I know for the upper rack I have evens, bams, and a matching dragon. So I think we're kind of set on the upper rack, but right here for the lower one, not so much. Maybe what I can do is 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe consecutive. Something cheap and quick. I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have something here.
Four characters.
Yeah, thank you, Diane. Thank you. With friends is actually two ways you can play. It's either add your friends into your friends list, and you can set a table only for friends, and only friends see that table. Also, there is another way of doing the same thing. Is create a game and check the option host can seat players. So when you create a game and you check that option which says only host can seat players, so that means you are in charge of this table. You can seat anybody. You can seat your friends only, and everybody who wants to sit at this table, they kind of have to ask permission. They're trying to sit, and you choose to sit them at this table or not.
Seven dots.
Oh, Diane, Friends is available on iPad too. On the iPad, you have the chat. You click on Friends and Chat. There is an icon. You can click that one. The only thing is, you can use it only to chat on the iPad because that version is kind of light. It's not the full version that you have on the desktop. So what you cannot do on the iPad with Friends is set up the table. Some of your friends who is on a desktop, they would have to set up the table so you can join that table, because I don't think you can set a table on the iPad. You can create one because you can only join the existing tables. The other problem with the iPad is there is no online players. So while there is a friends list, if you set it up before, it works, but adding friends to your list, it's more challenging because you cannot find them online. If you play with them, they'll show up as a recent contacts. If you play with anybody, as soon as you play with somebody, uh, players will show up in your recent contacts, like right here. See, you see here all players that I played recently with, and now I can choose to make them friends or chat with them. So now they show up here. But on the iPad, one second, I need to think. 7, Got a 7, 4, 3, 4.
4 dots.
On the iPad, there is no way to add from the lobby when online players. There is no online players list, so there are some difficulties with this system. But if somebody is on a desktop, they can create a table and only friends can join it.
2 bamboos.
2 characters.
Diane, I understand that it might not work because I explained to you is there are certain things that do not work. The actual friends list is there, but there are things that do not work, like creating the table. If some of your friends are on a desktop, they could do it for you. They create a table and you can join it. But if everybody is on iPad, nobody would create a table then. 7.
West wind.
But updates are coming for the mobile as well, so we'll add more functionality, and especially with friends, because now we see a lot of demand playing with friends, and we'll add that.
7 bamboos.
Pong.
So I think what I have here, after all, I have 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9. I'm missing 3 and I'm missing 5 here. But otherwise, it's looking not bad, I think. And for the upper rack also, things are coming in, and I'm almost there. I need this dragon, I need this pair, and I have a hand.
1 bamboo.
Yes, Irene, I'm doing the concealed hand on the bottom hand, and on the upper hand, I'm working on 2, 4, 6, 8 on evens with a dragon in between.
West wind.
2 dots.
East wind.
9 bamboos.
So now I have a 5.
Pong.
Do we have an exposed 9? No, 9 is out.
8 bamboos.
7 characters.
3 characters.
South wind.
7 characters.
8 dots.
8 bamboos.
I want to make sure that 2 is not out. One of them discarded, but I need to make sure I can make a pair, because otherwise that hand becomes dead. Well, if it does, I might need some flowers. I can transition to something else, maybe evens number 1.
1 character.
3 dots.
Nice, I got another dragon. Well, I can get rid of the soap, I think.
White dragon.
6 dots.
5 bamboos.
8
This is the last game for tonight. Last deal for tonight.
Orchid.
Because we're kind of sharing this space with my daughter, and she's starting her ballet class right now via Zoom, and she is asking me to be more quiet. So I think that's the last deal for tonight.
Two bamboos.
East wind.
Okay, I got a 3, which is good, but this is not a pair yet. I need a pair of 3s to complete this hand, but I can freely discard this 1 crack though. Let's get rid of it. And then we can discard the dragons. Maybe that would trigger an exposed joker. Hopefully that's a joker bait.
9 dots.
South wind.
Yeah, the 3 cracks, yes, that feels better. That I got one of them at least. Because missing the whole pair, it's not good. At this stage, not good.
Red dragon.
But when you're missing just one of them, and well, still only one available, if it's that one's gone, then it's gone for good. Dot hand. Maybe what I should do is move some jokers right here and catch the last one, because I think that's the only way you can. If a 3 is available, then what I'll do is I'll move some jokers so I can complete this hand and then wait on this one, because this one is still bigger hand. It's a 35-point hand. Uh-oh, we have a dragon. Well, there's one more available. You know me, I'm gonna skip on the first one, and I'll discard this 6. But if 3 is available, because this is the last one, thanks for mentioning about this 3, because that's important. This is the last 3. If that one is discarded and I'm not claiming it, that's it. This hand is gone.
3 bamboos.
Well, if 3 is available, then I'll move some jokers. Oh, double Mahjong on me. Very well done. I won last time, and now she won with a double Mahjong. Very well done. 150 points. She doubled all her hands. She had a big odds right here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, number 1. And singles and pairs. Very well done. Very well done. Unfortunately, this is all for tonight. I think what I need to do is to start earlier, because my daughter's class starts right now, and she wants me to be quiet. So what I'll do is I kind of tried to start at 12 p.m. Pacific time, and I'll try next Friday, same thing. I'll start at 12. We'll play American, maybe some other Asian games as well, and then we'll play Siamese, and we'll have more time for Siamese. So we'll start Siamese. Let's try to start Siamese earlier so I can have more time to play. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and it was my pleasure seeing you all, and good health, and have a great weekend. Stay healthy, stay well, stay out of trouble, and we'll see you next Friday. 12 p.m. Pacific time. I'll try that. That's 1 hour earlier than I started today. I did start a few times at 12, so I'll start again at 12 so we can have more time for Siamese. So if you'd like to play, to watch Siamese, come in a little bit earlier than 3 p.m. Pacific time, because we'll be starting earlier. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. It was my pleasure seeing you all. Bye-bye.